It's rubbish. Harry and Meghan slap themselves in the face for labelling Britain as unsafe. As we have mentioned many times before, Harry does exactly what his wife Meghan tells him to do. And Harry has expressed his view that the United Kingdom is not safe for him and his family to visit. The Sussexes desire the same security that the royal family has. And if Meghan does not get what she wants, what can we expect from the duo? Perhaps they will resort to more Oprah Winfrey interviews in the future. Or perhaps they will have to find somebody else to interview them, like Ellen DeGeneres. Meghan has received great media coverage from both of these interviews. It seems that after the Oprah Winfrey interview and the autobiographies and all the nonsense that Meghan and Harry have got up to, there is absolutely nothing for them in the UK. Meghan and Harry's popularity declined enormously after the Oprah Winfrey interview. The situation shows no sign of improving. In an attempt to improve their popularity, Meghan and Harry are using their children. But, unfortunately, the majority of the public has no interest in them and simply doesn't like them either. Whether you love the couple or loathe them, the fact is that they should stay put in the United States where they belong. The fact is that they made their beds in the United States and now they should sleep in them. There is a lack of empathy for the couple, and Harry simply cannot face this. The fact that the couple tried to use the Black Lives Matter movement was the final straw. Meghan has never thought herself as being black, until now. And only the far-righted Neanderthals seem to have an issue about it. Most people welcomed the fact that the monarchy was becoming more reflective of what's happening in today's society. When the biracial American actress married her adoring prince, it should have been a fairy tale with a very happy ending. But they messed up and they have nobody to blame for this except themselves. Adapting to a new life within the monarchy is not easy. There are strange customs and certain behavior is expected of one. Kate Middleton persisted and worked hard, and she succeeded. Meghan clearly found it difficult to fit in, and she missed her starring role as an actress. But you know, they have probably done us an enormous favour by leaving the United Kingdom, as the royals have much to contend with without having their whinging as well. One wonders who they really think they are. They are no longer royals, but the two of them want to create as much trouble as they can, and in so doing, they are upsetting Her Majesty. Meghan has been heavily criticised and condemned for breaking royal protocols and traditions. It was once thought that Meghan was the one doing all the research and planning to find ways to get back to the Queen for not allowing her to use the word royal. But remember what Prince Harry once said, "What Meghan wants, Meghan gets." But it's not possible for Meghan to get everything that she wants. And we have had 2 years of her taking out revenge on the Queen. Because Meghan couldn't always get what she wanted was a reason why they left in the first place, to move to the United States. After their move, Meghan and Harry were no longer entitled to being protected by royal security. Everybody knew that it wasn't going to be safe for him and his family to live there. Harry and Meghan have received many threats. even threats against Archie. And this is not changing. Non-working royals are not entitled to royal security. Harry is easily able to afford security in the United States. Security that works with the police, providing the protection his family needs. If the couple is so worried about security, why don't they just stay in Los Angeles? It is not uncommon for members of the royal family to receive death threats. This happens all the time. But if they were constantly worried about their security, they would never go out. And this is despite having the best security in the world. So the Sussexes will just have to bite the bullet, or hire their own security, or just stay at home. Harry is definitely not happy, and he did not deserve to go to the Queen's Jubilee. After all Her Majesty has done for so many countries, this was her time for the glory. Many countries respect the Queen, but clearly Harry does not. The attendance of the duo at the Jubilee was just another opportunity to get press coverage. The couple was hoping for empathy, and they did not receive it. Since arriving in the United States, Harry has been using the Amendment for Freedom of Speech. He is using it to say the most awful things about everyone. Do you remember the time that Meghan said she would never move back to the United States as long as Trump was president? She later called upon the Republicans to get a vote from them on one of her projects. What a cheek! I do not think that safety is an issue. Because, as we have seen, they felt safe enough to break security protocol and have their windows open so that photographers could capture their images. Harry and Meghan enjoyed having security in the United Kingdom, and they had got used to it. It made them feel special and important. They were probably rather hoping that they would continue to experience the VIP treatment when they were in the UK. I don't believe that security was the issue, because if it had been, there's no way they would have rolled the windows down. It's all such nonsense. Even the Princess Royal doesn't require security when she's not on the Queen's business. So, then neither does Harry. Princess Anne is, after all, the Queen's daughter, making her more important than her grandson in the scheme of things. Harry's cousins do not get security either. Private security is paid for when needed. Harry is not likely to be threatened, as he will probably never be seated on the throne. But Catherine, who is married to the future king, manages to pop out and go shopping. Harry says he does not feel safe because of the photographers. How can he not feel safe? Because they do not carry weapons, so they are really no threat. He should drive at a slow speed and ensure that the car is equipped with tinted windows. Then he will be just fine. Harry is actually at more risk living in the United States, where it seems everyone owns a gun. His security company there does not get information or any threats from the FBI. Harry is living in a country where guns are rife. Yet he does not feel safe in the United Kingdom, where hardly anyone owns a gun. Harry and Meghan want stardom. They want to look important, and that's all it is. After all, if Meghan keeps quiet, no one will even know when they fly here or fly there, will they? So, there will be no press out there to scare them if they are not informed. We all used to love Harry, even though he's not particularly bright And in the past, he was prone to drunken, racist, and generally just bad behavior. He was the tedious nephew the family thought and prayed would eventually grow up and marry the right woman. So, at last he found a woman, but she was Miss Wrong. Big time. She doesn't seem to be much brighter than Harry, but he defers to her constantly because he thinks that she's highly intelligent. Harry's actually what the medieval world called scent struck. The couple have pretty much worked their way through their inheritances and advances which they received from companies who thought they could cash in on the ex-royal. Now they're running out of cash and running out of options too. If Harry and Meghan were to ever go back to the United Kingdom, they would want to get a free house. They would want a little bit of royal work, and they wouldn't have to honour contracts with Netflix, etc. Because as working royals, this would simply not be allowed. They have found themselves up against a brick wall and have compromised Prince Charles, Prince Edward, Prince William, and all the royal women. And you, what do you think about this news? Please let me know what your opinions are in the comments section. We can talk about the royal family together. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and share it with others you feel may enjoy it too. Besides this, don't forget to subscribe to the Sussex Daily News channel to ensure that you do not miss any news videos from our team. Now, thank you for watching. Goodbye and see you tomorrow.